war on the battlefield with the utmost efficiency, create phenomenal moments on the tabletop, and roll even more dice. You can also keep up to date with the compelling lore.
Hey everybody, Ben here for the Bonehead podcast, and Games Workshop dropped their little Warhammer TV summer season trailer today, and I gave it a little watch. And as it was going along, I was, blah blah blah, cool animations, I like that. Some painting, some stuff, some Sigmar stuff, absolutely fine. Some playing some Age of Sigmar, absolutely fine. And then a little flicker of something interesting. Warhammer Quest. And then the trailer continued and they talked about some more stuff, which is totally cool too. And then a little flicker of some very retro models. And I was very intrigued. So, we're in a world where we're, Games Workshop are loving the nostalgia. The old world is back. It's very much in fashion at the moment, in vogue. Look at this. Look at this beautiful wizard and some beautiful 4th edition Orc Archers. No. 4th edition? Yeah, 4th edition Orc Archers. Did Games Workshop just preview that they're bringing Warhammer Quest back? Or am I just utterly wishlisting here? And I'm totally, you know what, that's absolutely fine if I'm just wishlisting. But there was a lot of hype when there wasn't a lot of hype actually when they brought Black Fortress out. It was kind of like, yeah, it's got hexes and guns, and it was fine. It turned out to be like a really good game. Like, I watched Gorilla Miniatures Games play, I think, most of the main campaign. It looked really cool. I don't think I'd managed to get a copy of it, but it looked really interesting, which is why I was so hyped for Cursed City, which was cursed. Utterly cursed. The most cursed release of any Games Workshop release, I think, in the history of the world. So cursed that they denied its existence for a while, which is epic. But they've got this trailer, the summer season trailer, and if they are looking to bring back OG Warhammer Quest, that would be absolutely fantastic. I am confident that I am wishlisting this. But imagine that. I'm sure what they're doing is they're just going for views. They're just going for like the nostalgia hit. Let me move my little face. The nostalgia hit of old people like me. Look at that. Look at them playing a game of old school Warhammer Quest. Now, the really interesting thing about this is if they drop this, if they do bring back Warhammer Quest as like a made to order or something like that, those tiles are so good for Dungeon Bowl. Like, those tiles are basically like the most used version of Dungeon Bowl since the old A4 card bits in 2nd edition, the orange box with the teeny tiny squares that is of no use now. But look at that. Now, I'm not sure if they will bring back something as old as Warhammer Quest, but they've not done a box set. They've not done a boxed game for a while, right? I genuinely, I think Cursed City was like the last one. They don't do them very often, and when they do them, they do very well. Cursed City obviously sold out. Blackstone Fortress sold out. Oh, look at it, just so nostalgia cake. That is absolutely wicked. I am absolutely all about the 90s at the moment. I'm having a midlife crisis, I think, when it comes to my hobby world. I've got Mordheim being built on the back table here, as I've been a bit under the weather. So I was like, right, I'm just going to enjoy my life and paint some Mordheim buildings, just so I can have Mordheim buildings. And now Games Workshop have teased that they, I don't know, let's be real. They're not bringing back Warhammer Quest. But it's so cool to see them show it off. Now, Warhammer Plus has been a journey. I bought the first season and it wasn't a lot for me. I've been tempted by the Titanicus, the Horus Heresy Lupercal show. The thing is, though, when it comes to Warhammer Plus, I get a bit antsy because I don't know if it's just going to be a case of like one episode a quarter or something like that. Like, if they were like, boom, here we go, the next 6 weeks Lupercal, or 2 episodes a month for the next 4 months, do you know what? I'd probably sign up right now. But if they are going to do some retro stuff like this, then I mean, look at it. Look at them. He's moving the little squares. I love a good dungeon crawl, and they have got the potential here to do something really lovely. And the way it's shot, ooh, the way it's shot, I quite like the way that's shot. I wonder if we can rob a bit of inspiration from that. I wonder if we can copy a little bit of what they're trying to do and actually do what we want, or make the content that we want Games Workshop to make. Oh, look at that though. Just the retro, the bold colors, the wicked tiles, the Dungeon Master sitting at the end. Good old MC Nick. And then you've got this absolute nugget here. What is this? This is not Warhammer Quest. This is an old school Warhammer Quest wizard. Some old school orcs who are from Warhammer Quest. They've got the square bases. This is just magnificent. I've got this nostalgia vibe at the moment, and look at that. Oh man, those orcs are awful. They are awful. Remember Warhammer Quest and it was like basically inspired by like Hero Quest. Okay, it was basically like an upgraded Hero Quest with slightly better models, but they were like the unit models at the time. So when I joined Warhammer, there were just units of like metal guys who were all very different in shapes and sizes, and then you had whole plastic units of that everybody, it looked like a Michael Jackson choreography. Everyone is just chilling in there going with their arm, and everyone's doing the same pose. It was just the absolute glory years. And dude, if they oh, do you know, Kill Lupical, that is the show that I think the animation is not brilliant, like from the looks of the trailer, or at least it looks a little unfinished. But I mean, it's a big old stompy titan flying around, well, walking around, stomping around, just blowing stuff up, and that's very cool too. But this is just peak Warhammer. Oh, Ben, stop smashing the keyboard, you absolute numpty. There we go. Yeah, all right, go away, Beastman failure. Look at that. That is just so nostalgic. This is dangerous for me, because if they do a series where they play through Warhammer Quest, do you know what? You can have my few pounds a month. I don't know how much it is anymore. But judging by the price of a White Dwarf, I imagine Warhammer Plus is like £6 a month or something. And do you know what? I mean, I'm preaching to the choir here because we were on a channel and we got loads of really generous Patreons and YouTube members. But this is like, if someone said to me, Ben, they're these guys that are going to play through the 1995 Hero Quest or whatever year it came out, and they're charging like $4.99 a month. I'd probably go watch that. I'd probably punt them 2 months worth of that. And I guess, I don't know, maybe some of you guys feel the same about the way we do content. They're like, these guys love making Blood Bowl. I'll chuck them a $5. I'll become a YouTube member for a few months just to show my appreciation. So yeah, it's really cool. Loving the nostalgia. I've been feeling rough this week, and this has absolutely perked me up. So yeah, let me know in the comments below if you think I am off my trolley and I'm just wishing and dreaming of a better time. And quite frankly, if you're here for the nostalgia train as well. Anyway, I'm going to wrap up. We'll be back soon with more Blood Bowl-ish related content. Happy blocking.